Hello, and welcome to the Regional Report. I'm your host, Gersu, the Orchest Mech Knight. In today's episode, we'll be discussing top cut and decks from a regional in Newcastle. All information shown today was kindly supplied by our faithful competitive community. If you'd like to contribute, feel free to reach out on our socials. Let's go over to Blue with the pie charts.
Thanks Gersu. Looking at the regional in Newcastle, Kashtira gave the competition a good fight, providing 38% of the pizza. It may interest you to know that Labyrinth, Branded, and Plunder also made it into top cut. As the format has only just begun, we do not have sufficient data to compare these results against. But check back next time, and let's see how the format shapes up. That's it for Top Cut, back to the studio.
Thanks Blue, and might I say, top quality data interpretation as always. It's time to take a look at a list, kindly submitted by Bernardo G, who ended in first place at this regional, beating 7 other players and ending with a 7-0-0 record. I'm interested to see the inclusion of 2 copies of Destrudo the Lost Dragon's Free Zone, and it turned out to be a stroke of genius. Here's what they said about the deck. The concept of the deck was to draw a balance of engine and non-engine to be able to interact enough with the opponent to then be able to OTK on the turn after. Swordsoul's first turn board isn't the strongest, but the turn 3 is deadly, and cards like Destrudo, Eclipse, Tactics help not just going second but also on that turn 3 after your board gets eventually broken. I felt cards like Circle/Vessel or more Tenyis didn't quite fulfill that role as well or had as much impact as hand traps or board breakers. Destrudo especially makes anybody a Yazi going second and plays really well through disruption while also opening lines for Psychic and Punisher. Other than that, just standard Swordsoul game plan, Kashtira, and Branded matchups are solid even with just engine, and the non-engine makes them very favorable. Deck mostly struggles vs decks like Sprite/MathMech or backrow decks like Lab, but that's what the side was mostly there to cover. Would consider reworking the side as the format develops too. Thanks Bernardo G for your contribution. We can delve into a list, kindly submitted by Aaron W, who ended in 4th place at this regional, beating 6 other players and ending with a 6-1-0 record. Here's what they said about the deck. Cash Mirror is genuinely quite skillful assuming zone locks aren't involved. I played against 2 Branded, Ash's MVP. Ripping Mirror Jade puts a lot of pressure on that deck, they really struggle to kill you. Fenrir makes absolutely light work of Mirror Jade. I'd side out 1 Arise, 1 Claw, 1 Bang a lot. If I play this list again, I'd take out the Mind Hacker for the Dark Dragon Annihilation thing. That's actually nuts thinking about it. Special shoutouts to 4 summons under Nib to OTK. Just yet, Lava Golem evenly mained were bonkers. Shout out to Jordan Roach for that list and to the whole lot as usual. Thanks Aaron W for your contribution. Let's look at some products now. Since our last video, there were no major releases for the TCG. Looking ahead. In terms of upcoming products, there is one product due for release before the next set of events. In particular, the upcoming Structure Deck Beware of Trap Tricks, will be released on February 23, 2023. Will it have an impact on the game? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget that you can get 5% off at tier0games.com when you use the discount code YAZI5 at checkout. As always, we'd like to thank our contributors and community for the incredible support. Remember to subscribe and let us know your thoughts on the latest card game news. And watch out for polls coming up on the channel. Thanks for tuning into our regional report. Stay tuned for more news and updates.